The laptop, the smartphone, the luxurious furniture, the different kinds of clothing and brands we wear, the food we get from the shops, the variety of cold drinks and liquor, the luxurious and maybe cheap model cars, Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, Twitter, and so on. What do these have in common? Capitalism, the market. What is capitalism? Let's get on with it and we'll debunk what is not capitalism.
Mm. Capitalism. Capitalism is based on private ownership of the means of production and on individual economic freedom. Most of the means of production, such as factories and businesses, are owned by private individuals and not by the government. Private owners make decisions about what and when to produce and how much products should cost. Capitalism emerged as a result of the Protestant Reformation in the 16th century, when Martin Luther nailed his 95 Theses at Wittenberg as a grievances against the Catholicism and its control of the people, its dominance of the European. So it is the Reformation. So the Reformation was not just about faith alone, but a cultural revolution on religious, political, economic, environmental, and economic factors. Max Weber, a German sociologist, philosopher, jurist, and political economist, his ideas profoundly influenced social theory and social research. Weber is often cited with Emile Durkheim and Karl Marx as among the three founders of sociology. In his book, The Protestant Ethic and the Spirit of Capitalism book, wrote that the relationship between the ethics of ascetic Protestantism and the emergence of the spirit of modern capitalism. Weber argued that the religious ideas of groups such as Calvinists played a role in creating this capitalist spirit. Weber observed a correlation between being a Protestant and being involved in business, and declaring his intent to explore religion as a potential cause of the free market modern economic condition, Protestantism in this case. He argued that the modern spirit of capitalism sees profit itself as an end in itself and pursuing profit as virtuous. Weber's goal in understanding the source of this spirit turned to Protestantism for a potential explanation. Protestantism offers a concept of worldly calling and gives a worldly activity as a religious character. Capitalism is not, although we may be just used interchangeably, capitalism is not just a free market. Capitalism isn't like free market, but free market functions as a major element in driving capitalism. Both are involved in determining like the price and production of goods and services. On one hand, capitalism is focused on the creation of wealth and ownership of capital and factors of production, whereas free market is focused on the exchange of the wealth of wealth of goods and services. Not well in the political economy, in the political economy, but can be, but they also these two concepts, capitalism and free market, can be used interchangeable in classical economics and many day-to-day economics textbook. Some key features of capitalism are competition between companies and owners, private ownership, and motivation to generate a profit. In a capitalist society, the production and pricing of goods and services are determined by the free market or supply and demand. However, some government regulation may occur. On the other hand, a private owner in a capitalist system can have a monopoly on the market and prevent free competition, which is monopolizing. A free market system a free market system is an economic system based solely on the demand and supply, and there's legal or no government regulation. In a free market system, a buyer and a seller transact freely and only when they are voluntary agree on the price of a good or services. But what you should know, these items or concept of free market capitalism or communism, whatever, there's no pure things. Ne? It's just they are just paradigms. It's just like a mix. It's sort of like mix of the two. But there are countries that might be more inclined to the other. Like China is more inclined to communism. Soviet Union was more inclined to communism. A USA is more inclined to capitalism. So these concepts are just like paradigms. For this is what I'm gonna leave it here for now for about capitalism. Goodbye for now.